My name is Ronnie Shellist, and I'm here with Hohner Harmonicas here at the Sam Ash facility talking to you about the great Marine Band series that Hohner offers. So the first in the series is the classic Marine Band 1896. This has been around for well over 100 years and is virtually unchanged. Some of the important features that you'll find on this harmonica is that it has a pearwood comb, and it has nails that affix the cover plates and attach them, and brass reeds inside to give it that really traditional sound. So you might be wondering, how would I know if I want a Marine Band? Just think about the classic sounds that are found in Chicago blues, Bob Dylan. These are some of the sounds that are associated with the Marine Band 1896. There's also a layer of lacquer on the front to give it a nice easy flow as you're playing and moving across, as your lips move across the comb of the harmonica. And you'll see that on the sides, they're open. There are side vents here to let that sound out and give it a nice, I would call this a more raspy, brighter tone. That's the Marine Band 1896. And as we move up from the evolution of the Marine Band 1896, we make our way to the Hohner crossover. The Marine Band crossover is really a milestone and a huge jump up in the evolution of the Marine Band. So let's start by looking at the comb. I want to point out that the comb has now been replaced from pearwood to bamboo. And this is a very important feature because they've lacquered a heavy layer of lacquer over this bamboo, which is already water resistant. And now this is a completely waterproof harp that will not swell on you. This harmonica will not have any issues with any of that swelling that might have been found many, many years back. It's been eliminated now, but this really makes it so that you can take this to the next level. You'll also see that on the top here, we've got 4 heavy gauge screws that hold these cover plates down. So unlike the nails, this is now a user-friendly maintenance harp that we can jump in and do some quick adjustments, some cleaning that we might want to do. Just get under the hood. It makes it very practical to have these heavier gauge screws. You can also see the side vents remain on the crossover, and that the back end is opened up for volume and projection. So these are the big features found. Also, the profiling of the reeds have been adjusted to give those reeds a long-lasting life and keep them from breaking on you too early. Has a really rich tone, but it's just a shade brighter than maybe your 1896. It's a wonderful harmonica. And last in the series, we've got the Thunderbird. Thunderbird is available in 9 keys, and it's a series of low-tuned, an octave lower than your typical harmonica. So when you're looking at a Thunderbird, if it says key of C, it's 1 octave lower. The Thunderbird that's in front of me here is in the key of low F sharp. So this is the lowest key that's made available. It goes all the way from low F down to low F sharp in 9 keys. Let's take a listen to it. It's basically an extension of the crossover. So when you think of the crossover, this was built straight from the construction. I'm going to point out a couple features that you are going to find that are different from the Thunderbird to the crossover. So right on the bottom of this cover plate, at the very bottom, accommodating the lowest 2 holes, you're going to see that the cover plate has been adjusted to make it a little bit thicker. And we've done this to accommodate the way that the reed is moving and swinging so that it eliminates any chance of it rattling. Used to be that you would get a rattle out of those low notes on a low-tuned harmonica. So they've eliminated all of that possibility. And the lowest reeds are actually a thicker reed material to accommodate these low resonating reeds. Otherwise, you get the same quality construction that you'd find in a crossover, the bamboo comb, the open sides and back. This is a serious instrument. So as you can see, there's not a lot of bending going on. You might want to think about picking up a Thunderbird if you want to get into old-time country rhythm playing and are just attracted to these big full chords that you can get. You can still play a little bit of melody too, but as you get to the ultra-low tunings, you want to focus on rhythm playing. And that is the Marine Band series by Hohner.